On today's app, the coolest thing about going to LF was the cooler older girls that worked there.
But as opposed to Brandy, Melville, all the girls that work there, youngest people I've ever seen in my life, have already bullied me before I walked in. Too skinny. They have a test to study for and somehow they're at their job. One time I was at Brandy Melville. Yeah. The girl's ringing me up. She goes, "You sure you could fit in this piggy?" I said, "Don't you have a test to study for?" She said, "Don't you have a millennial house to get back to?"
Intergenerational house to go home to?
I said, "Don't you have somewhere to go to get fingered, you virgin?"
Hey guys, this is Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chlo.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started. Hey guys. Hey Emily and hey y'all.
Chloe's a little mad at me right now.
Yeah, it took Emily like more time than usual setting up my podcast.
No, and then you were like, what? You said something about me being a Grinch or having an attitude.
You have an attitude. The second I saw you today, Em, you had an attitude.
Because I'm giving your dog back to you.
So like,
and I got my period today. Am I allowed?
Like, wah, what a sad day for you.
No, but I think the reason why you really think I have an attitude is because my bachelorette is coming up. Chloe's been planning it.
Yeah.
And she really wants to tell me all about it. And I'm going, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Aren't bachelorette parties supposed to be a surprise?
I don't think so. I think you normally are supposed to plan it.
That's not correct.
I don't know.
I'm not supposed to plan my bachelorette or my bridal shower.
Well, I'm certainly not planning a bridal shower. That's all Ellie Lou.
Ellie, my mom.
Correct.
Yeah, no, my mom is planning it.
Yeah, she didn't ask me to do it.
No, I know, but I definitely think maid of honor and bridesmaids are supposed to plan those.
Hold on. So am I
and mom are supposed to plan those events.
So am I wrong for not participating in the shower?
No, my mom has taken it upon herself, but like you have every right to help her plan it.
Yeah, I'm here.
But bachelorette, I'm not supposed to plan.
Well, bachelorette's planned. Thanks.
I'm planning a wedding.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I know. You're welcome.
Well,
wait.
No. You say thank you to me.
Thank you,
but also, it hasn't. Thank you for making me your bridesmaid.
Yeah, maid of honor
at that.
But I think I'm correct that historically, bachelorettes are meant to be like, "Don't worry, girl, we got under control," and I show up and then I'm surprised by everything.
No matter what, you will be, whether it's a good surprise or a bad surprise.
Right, I'll either be let down or so excited.
Yeah, you'll be like,
"Wow,
I'm surprised, you did it horrible."
Right, but that's why I'm not in the group chat.
Correct.
So the reason why Chloe thinks I have an attitude because I've gone, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Like 3 times she was trying to show me The Bachelorette. And then she was like, you don't even care. And I'm like, no. I care so much that I want it to all be a fun surprise.
All I have to say is, that aside, you have an attitude.
I just said, if you remember from 3 minutes ago, I got my period. Not even 3 minutes in.
All right.
I got my period this morning.
All right.
I have to give you your dog back. I'm really upset.
Emily's been watching Ellie Lou while I went skiing, and this is Emily's first time watching Ellie.
Thank you.
And a dog. And I will say, Emily has been extraordinary.
Thank you.
Emily and Sweetie have been more than doting over my girl.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, I went into last week one woman and I came out a different woman.
I actually see that in your eyes and in your overall being. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to say, on the last episode or 2 ago, you mentioned that dogs don't really know what's going on. Do you stand by that statement?
No, you can't do that. I said, can dogs tell time? And I said, I don't think they really know.
They can't read the clock, but as I said previously, neither can I. However, do they know how long you've been away by their reaction?
They definitely do. I will attest to saying that they do because I left Ellie for not 1, not 2, but 3 hours max. Yep. Going to the gym.
And
I came
I'm not
home.
mad.
No, and I came home. She freaked out to a degree I didn't know. Like for 2 straight minutes, like screaming, licking me. 3 hours.
So I did say that.
Yeah, you were right.
Okay.
And I didn't not believe you. In my head, I was like,
they're dogs.
If it's 3 hours or 10 hours, it's gonna after a threshold, it's all the same.
Yeah, I can understand. All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I had the best time watching her. I'm a new woman. I'm ready to be a mom. Next.
Yeah. First 4 legs, then 2 legs. Mm-hmm. Hopefully. Was that a bad joke? It wasn't a joke.
I thought you were going to say something after it.
No, I was just like, we hope they have two legs.
Oh, yeah. No, there you go.
All right. So here's a few things that I wanted to say. How New York moment was it the other day when we ran into my ex-boyfriend on the streets?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to say this.
Yeah. Okay.
So I get up in the morning and I have a meeting with Emily. All right.
Yeah.
And I get down on the subway and I took the most random subway stop that I've ever taken. Like I never got on this one subway because my bus was late, So I get on the subway and as I'm walking down the subway, one of my best friends, Hugo.
Oh, yeah.
Hugo walks towards me. I spot him and I'm like, fuck yeah. That is the reason why my body brought me here.
Yeah.
That's validation from the universe. Nothing better than seeing a friend on public modes of transport.
Seeing a friend in New York City randomly is so validating, makes you feel so much like a New Yorker. And really just suddenly when that happens, you hear dun 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 and then you like skip and gallop like I have to go. And then it's raining and something splashes.
That was a little gossip girly of you to add in. I have to go.
I have to go. Well, there's also that Carrie Bradshaw run that she does. I can't do it because I'm seated. No, it's like she's like crossing the street. She looks over her shoulder.
We all know it. We all love it.
To see, and she like gallops.
Yeah, we all know it. We all know it well.
In her little heels.
It very much felt like Sex in the City.
Yeah, when we ran into your ex. So we ran into Chloe's
ran into my friend Hugo, and then after that, we get off the subway, and all I hear in the background is, if it isn't Litty and Shitty.
Yeah.
And we look up, and it's my ex-boyfriend.
And we said, hey. And then I like Hollywooded him so hard.
Yeah.
As we run into him, my agent called me.
Yeah.
And I was like, sorry, my agent's calling. Picked it up, and then I wound up gone for the rest of the interaction.
Yeah, she was gone. But it was okay because I was so excited and happy to see him that I told him my entire last 4 years of my life under one breath within 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's so rare that people are excited to see their ex-boyfriend.
I know.
That's so you.
Love him.
Yeah. It's also funny because I feel like ex-boyfriends in New York, like when I had one.
Yeah.
Because I don't have one anymore because my only ex I ever had.
Was your boyfriend? Yeah.
So when we were broken up, I feel like ex-boyfriends in New York are always like, your friends are always running into them.
Yeah, they're like they've always seen.
The only people my friends ever run into on the street, they're like, I ran into bleep.
Yeah.
I ran into John, and I'm like, great, awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone's running into my ex.
And he's with a girl, but she's not prettier than you.
Yeah, and it's like, well, let me see. And she's
fucking gorge.
Yeah.
We're number 2 on the island, voted off.
We're never making it on the island, Chlo.
I know, me and you, babe. Listen, girls who have podcasts never on an island.
Never get on an island.
But if you get on the island, it's gonna be fun.
We do live on an island, just not
island girls.
No one voted us in.
Wait, here's the thing. I absolutely love running into exes in New York City.
Why?
It just feels so like it is such a Sex in the City moment. Mm-hmm. And it's also just like fun. You kind of like, tell me if this is an all around the world thing. I think girls are always waiting to run into girls are always waiting to look amazing running into like an ex or a boy or something, right?
Yeah.
So when it happens, it's so like, oh my God, I can't believe that really happened. However, this is one of those exes that is like, that wasn't the case for me. So it's more like, yay! Do you follow?
I don't think anyone relates to that. I don't think anyone, not in a bad way. I think you are so awesome that you can feel that way.
Yeah.
Like you are like, oh, my ex.
Yeah.
I don't think I know anyone who would be thrilled to run into an ex.
I might go far as to say, and do you know that I ran in with my current boy?
Whoa, start over.
I might go as far to say running into my last ex would equally excite me in a different kind of way.
In the way of like, ha ha ha, look how far I've come without you.
In a way of like, that was thrilling.
Oh, like seeing a teacher outside of school?
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
So I'm walking down the street with
You did
Ollie
run into your other ex?
last 2 days ago.
Really?
I'm walking down the street with Ollie in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Let's bleep this name. Is walking down the street. It's just me and Ollie and
oh my God.
And I don't notice until we're face to face. And Ollie, my current boyfriend, says, well, look who it is to his face.
Oh my God.
We stop, we say hi, we give hugs. they introduce each other, I make a stupid joke. Like, oh my God, you guys are wearing the same hat.
And I want to point out how you said that this was 2 days ago, and yet you just got back from a week-long ski trip.
It was
just
last
point
week.
That out.
It was the week I went bowling, which was 3 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. And you also have been sober for 10 years now?
Yeah, 10 years. And guess what else, guys?
What? Tell us, seriously.
I've lived in New York for 51 years. And I've never run into as many exes as I have in the past 2 weeks.
I think living downtown contributes to that too, because I live on the Upper West Side, and the only people I run into are the people who go to my gym and my dry cleaner, who doesn't know my name. Anyway,
that was such a boring fucking beginning. Sorry, you guys, but running into an ex is very dun 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 dun, dun, and I loved it.
The other night I was going to SNL, which the party starts at 1:30, 2 in the morning, and I was coming from something else, and I was so tired.
Yeah.
But I had to get my energy up.
Yeah.
So I literally in the cab rolled down the window, and in my AirPods played dun 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 dun, and I was like, I'm so young, I'm alive, thank God. And it actually woke me up. I was like,
I'm obsessed with that, Adam. I will say there used to be a remix that Masturbate, the DJ, used to play when we would go out to
fun.
Sex in the City, and we would lose our fucking shit. I also want to say there's a Fergie song that remakes Sex in the City, which it gets you a little hype, but I'd say
it's a really good way to get your energy up if you need to, like, if you have plans, you don't feel like going anymore, you live in New York, listen to Sex and the City theme song once. You will go
not more than once.
I live once. I'll never be this young again. I'm Carrie Bradshaw.
I'm dressing cute.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. Cute. I'm going to meet up with my girls, and I'm going to have a Cosmo, and I'm going to not care about them and only a man because I'm Carrie Bradshaw.
I know.
Listen, here's also the thing. I found a really funny girl on TikTok that says when she doesn't know if she wants to go out or not, as you would listen to a Sex and the City theme song in New York, she will take a shot. If she gags, she's out. If she holds it down, she's in for the night.
I would never... Wait, if she holds it down, she's in?
No, she doesn't throw it up. But if she takes it down and she's like, whoa, she's going to go out tonight. And if she's like, that was disgusting, she's staying in.
So you said the reverse.
Oh, so I fucked it up. I fucked
my
up
logic brain couldn't move on unless we clarified that.
So I messed up. But are you happy?
That's interesting because if I know I'm staying in, I don't want a lick of alcohol in my system.
So then most of the people commented saying, you just wasted your alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't waste. And I think it was more of a caloric thing of like,
right.
You fucked up. But...
No, to me, it's like, even if I have a sip, like we were talking about on last episode with like in movies when they drink to get something serious done.
Yeah.
If I have one lick of anything, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be cool about it.
We can't hack the mainframe.
No, and like whenever I'm with adults. I'm 27. Yeah. I'm like, whenever I'm
my
with
joke
adults.
was pretty good too.
What was yours?
I said, we can't hack the mainframe. We're hacking into the mainframe.
Oh, yeah. We can't do that.
If we're drinking.
Give me a shot of whiskey. I need some work to do.
The more I have to explain, the more I'm sad about my jokes.
I'm sorry, Chlo. I usually get them. And when I don't, I watch them later when the episode comes out and I go, how did I miss that?
Sometimes I'll throw in one and I don't react to your reaction. Yeah. And I'm like, you'll regret that.
Yeah. No, there have been times I regret it watching back.
How about that?
Wait. Well, going back to Carrie Bradshaw.
Talk to me, sister.
Saying she's going to go out and have a Cosmo. Do you think Carrie Bradshaw was a girl's girl?
No. She's the most hated character, I think, of all times.
Carrie Bradshaw?
I would say.
Then why is everyone always like, I'm Carrie, I'm Carrie?
I don't want to be Carrie.
Who do you want to be?
I don't want to be Miranda. Miranda? I don't want to be Miranda. I think I would be Samantha, but
I'm Samantha.
But I'm like, honey.
Yeah.
But I guess less and less these days am I Samantha. I'm definitely not a Charlotte.
I think we're Samanthas who are now turning into Charlotte. You start your 20s as a Samantha, you go into your 30s as a Charlotte.
I don't want to be Carrie ever. Although I am the main character of everyone's life.
Right.
I am not Carrie Bradshaw. I am for the girls and the gays. Although she's for the gays, but she's always her first.
No, but Carrie, I feel like
she's not a girl's girl.
They all are girls because they're in their little crew of the four of them.
They're not, because Carrie, the minute if Big called her when she's at brunch with the girls, she's going to meet Big. The rest of them are girls. Samantha, at the end of the day, as much as she loves dick and cock, she's sitting at that table and she's not leaving.
Right.
Carrie will get up and go, Aiden calls? Oh, God forbid Aiden calls. She's done with Big.
I don't like Aiden at all. Wait, okay. But don't you think there's...
Do you know who that is?
No. Couldn't you just let me laugh and get away with it? Couldn't you just fucking let me laugh and get away with it and let me not know the reference?
Because if I so much to tell a big fat fucking lie, you call me out.
Yeah, that's true. Well, when you exaggerate, I'm like, that's not true.
I'm turning into my mother. She always +1. We call her +1. It's like a long thing.
Because she adds details to a story.
Yeah, she's like, I was +1.
+1. But about girls, right?
Yeah.
If you are falling in love and you're out to dinner with your girls and the person you're falling in love with calls you to meet up, you're telling me you'd be like, no, I'm with my girls?
It's one thing if, let's say me and you have the situation.
Yeah.
I love you and I want you to go be with the boy. I'm like, don't worry about me, babe. I'll be with the boy. Miranda has explicitly called Carrie out for always dipping on her friends. And then she continues to do so. So it's like, I've told you it bothers me before. Don't do it. I'm a different kind of girl, okay?
Yeah.
I'm down for you to go. I'm like, holy shit, he called you? What the fuck? You're wearing an ugly pair of undies? I'll trade you.
Yeah.
I will give you my thong.
And we can switch and swap fluids.
We will, yeah.
So that you can go be with this man.
So you can go be sexy time.
Yeah, I
but
think
if I've expressed in the past, you do this all the time. You leave me in for the chopped liver. Don't.
Yeah, I think it has to depend on people expressing stuff. But at the same time, say you're in a group of girls, say there's 4 of you, a la Sex and the City, and everyone's single, and then you are one of the 4 that is falling in love.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I feel like your friends are going to naturally start giving you shit because they want you to stay single.
If any friend wants you to stay single.
There are those early 20s.
I know, I know that.
There are those people who are like,
true that people,
wow, you really care about this guy. And it's like, yeah. I'm falling in love.
Let me say this also. This might be a vast thing to say.
Yeah.
I think the goal in our lives is to fall in love. That's one of the beautiful things of life, of magic.
Love.
The closest thing we can get to magic
and connection in your people
is love. So people not being excited for you to be in love is purely out of just like, oh, I want that too.
Yeah.
I'm defensive because I'm jealous to a point. And then also
most of the time.
Also, it fucking sucks when people are like, yay, you're single again. You're single, Chloe. Fuck yeah. It's like, that's so disappointing to hear because that also reflects of like, you don't know how in love I just was.
Yeah, totally.
And if you haven't been in a relationship, that's a hard one.
I know. I definitely think it's hard if you haven't been in a relationship to like fully empathize with someone. When I will say, I've always said when I was going through that breakup.
Yeah.
You were so perfect and everything I needed. You just like, I'll never forget. You just stayed with me the whole day.
Yeah.
We didn't even really talk about it. We just like went all over New York the whole day. And it was like, cause you understood how badly I was hurting.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like,
it's bad.
I never worried that you wanted to be somewhere else. I never worried that.
No.
It's like.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be than with you by your side.
Yeah. And I was so, so grateful for that. But I think, okay. Fish on a hook. Remember that from
Hannah Montana?
From Hannah Montana. Fish on a hook.
Okay, come on, Em.
Sorry.
We were having a really beautiful moment.
We were. And then I was like, anyway, moving on.
What do you think of rats on the subway? Speaking of exes on the subway running into friends. I think they're just furry little commuters and they're misunderstood.
No. Nope. Moving on. Next. Speaking of rats in New York, dog in New York.
Next. Fuck you.
No. I actually wanted to ask a serious question. So I just spent the week dog sitting Chloe's beautiful, amazing, incredible, stunning, gorgeous, exquisite, unbelievable dog, Ellie
Eat her,
Lou.
shit her out, still love her, obsessed with her, Ellie Lou, who's normally right here.
I know, and it's funny because I was like, Ellie, this morning I was taking her to pee, and I looked at her and I went, Ellie Richmond. And I went, your last name is Richmond. Do you know that you have a last name?
She knows that.
No, she doesn't. But I was thinking when I was babysitting her, right? I was like taking her all over the place. First of all, it awoke a new person in me in the sense that I've always thought I was anti-dog. I'm watching this beautiful creature. The square footage I covered as a New Yorker with this dog that I never would have covered if I didn't have her. I went to Central Park 2 days in a row. I live on the Upper West Side. I haven't been to Central Park in like maybe over a year.
Yeah.
I'm watching this dog. I live a 5-minute walk from it. I'm walking this dog. We go all through Central Park. We go to the Upper East Side. I'm taking her all around. Everyone's looking at me and smiling and treating me like I'm literally handing out money. That's what they're looking at me like. Like, who is this gift you have bestowed upon our eyesight? The experience it gave me as a New Yorker, just having a little furry friend to take care of.
Yeah. You're never alone.
Is the first thing. Now, the reverse side of that coin, right?
Talk to me, sister.
Do you think there's something cruel about having a dog in New York because all they have is a concrete jungle?
Yes.
There's no grass. There's no house. There's no land. There's no like I went for Easter home to New Jersey. Ellie was having a fucking field day in my backyard. Like, I mean, running all over town free, no leash, right? Because when we're in Central Park, we're on a leash, running all over the place. And I went, God, is there something cruel to having a dog in the city?
I'm going to say, yeah, there is something cruel.
And that's it?
And that's it. No, I'm going to say it is cruel. I think the bigger the dog, the more cruel it is, unfortunately. Having a small dog in the city is way less of an issue. Like, because she can go anywhere. But here's there are dog parks.
What do you mean she can go anywhere?
She can go anywhere with me.
On a leash, right?
Yeah, but when I'm home in places of home, I take her on a leash everywhere we go to.
Right.
So she's not being,
but she doesn't like the dog park. I took her to one.
She doesn't. She'll sit on your lap.
No, she wouldn't even go in. She stopped very
She doesn't want it.
before.
Yeah, she's a cat.
And she doesn't like toddlers either.
No, she doesn't. Because here's the reason. And this is what she's told me. Is you don't know their next move.
No, you don't.
So they
could,
like they could 1 second like pet you and then smack you.
Yeah, that's true.
It might have happened to her.
They're still learning.
They also fall around, so you can't trust just walking because any minute they could come onto you.
She's smart.
They can make moves on you that's unwarranted. It's dangerous, but I do think having a dog in the city of Ellie, she grew up here, so she doesn't know otherwise, and she goes on vacations just like we do.
You're right. She's a city dog.
She grew up here and she knows
poops on the concrete.
She poops and pees on grates.
Yeah,
and like a patch of grass.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't suggest getting a dog in the city.
Yeah, I just felt kind of like once I took her out of the city, I went, oh my God, dogs are meant to run around.
Yes,
run around. Did you also know this is how into it I got. I was looking up dachshunds because she's a dachshund, a long-haired dachshund. Awesome. Did you know what dachshund means?
It's like Dachshund.
Yeah.
It's German. It's like, it's a weasel hunter?
A badger hunter. So they are long so that they can burrow and hunt badgers. And that's why she sleeps the way she sleeps.
Correct.
So Ellie would do this thing. She does this thing.
This is so awesome, you guys. Because I'm like, this is so awesome. I didn't expect you to do research at that.
No.
But I also didn't know that you would like take such a liking that you would want to know her history
as a species.
And I know these things.
Yeah, I know. And I got so into her. I literally fell in love. Like, I actually feel like a changed woman. I do feel like there's a before and after when I babysitted Ellie.
And I say this again, I see it now.
There was a moment where I was getting a pedicure and she was on my lap. First of all, everywhere I went with her, I was treated, like I said, so fucking well. Because not only did I have this cute dog, but we fucking look alike. Like, she's got short brown hair, not down to her shoulders. Same as me, sits above our shoulders. I'm wearing my brown fur coat. We're walking around. We look like that Instagram of like dogs who look like their owners.
Yeah.
And she's sitting on my lap.
Oh my God. Insert that pic right here.
Something. Oh, of me and her.
Yeah.
Looking the same way.
Insert. And
with the coat. So, but also she's sitting on my lap getting a pedicure. I'm holding her against my chest. She's like laying against me. And I went, oh my God, I'm ready to be a mother.
Yeah.
Holding life against me like that needed me against my chest.
I sometimes feel that you and Ellie are having
I won't, all right? Chill. I'm not going to have kids yet.
I feel like you two are like almost more intimate than I am.
We have some intimacy. And you got to remember, guys, I'm her auntie. I'm Auntie M. I was with you the second day you had her.
Yeah, Auntie M.
We were in Santa Barbara together for a couple of weeks. I helped raise her.
In a perfect life, we would be married and she would be our baby.
Yeah, that's true.
But life can't be as perfect as that. It could be second best.
Yeah, and we can always go on vacations. And we have a sleepover coming up in New York. We'll talk about that later. But when she goes to sleep, she paws at the covers and then you lift them She burrows under them and hides under the covers for bed. Cutest thing in the world. A quick story, and I know you're like, let's talk about topics not so personal.
Yeah, but everyone wants to hear this.
No, but listen to this. This was, I told this to Ryan and Liz the other night, my friends. I have friends, you guys.
Other than me, she's got 2 other friends.
I told this to them, and and John was in the room, and so it sounded like
stupid.
Let me tell the story, and then I'll tell you what he said it sounded like. I'm at the nail salon. Ellie came with me everywhere last week. I'm getting my nails done. She's sitting in the chair next to me. The ladies at this salon were so fucking obsessed with Ellie, fawning over her, everything, and therefore fawning over me. I'm getting my nails done. She keeps asking me questions, whatever. There's like 10 minutes of silence.
Yeah.
And then she goes, the lady doing my nails goes, can I ask you something? Like whispers. And I was like, yeah, what's up? She's like, come here, can I ask you? I don't want to be rude. And I was like, yeah, no, oh my God. I'm thinking, I'm like, what, is it about my mole on my hand? Like, what the hell is she going to ask me? And she's like, are you a model? I swear to God. And I go, what? She's like, are you like a supermodel? I was like, I'm so certain that if I didn't have this dog with me, I would not have been asked if I was a fucking model.
Emily!
Nothing. And when I told that to Ryan and Liz, John was like, so you just think, she was like, oh my God. And I was like, no, I swear it was the dog because this is my nail salon. I go to this nail salon.
They never saw you
every
until
2.5 weeks. They never met me before this appointment. They didn't even remember me. They actually thought I was a new customer. They never remembered me. And I have a mole on my hand. Like, you'd think they'd know me by the mole on my hand. They didn't ever know me before because of this dog. And she goes, whispers, are you a supermodel?
Are you exaggerating the story at all?
I swear on Ellie's life.
I believe you.
She asked me exactly those words. Are you a model? I said, what? She goes, are you like a supermodel?
That's like the coolest story I've ever heard of.
I was like, no.
My supermodel best friend.
She was like, your hair, I've never seen hair like that. I'm like, all right, let's move on, you guys.
You think they're mocking you. But you're actually the most beautiful one we've ever laid eyes on.
Thanks, chlo. Maybe it's my Pearl.
It is.
It could be my Pearl too.
Where's mine?
Someday.
It's like you watch my dog for a week and then don't get me presents.
Pregnant?
And don't pay me.
Do you want me to get you pregnant, chlo?
No.
What do you think our baby would look like?
Beautiful.
Hello?
I was thinking,
where'd you go?
Didn't we do that?
What?
Didn't we make a baby on like AI?
We should. Oh, we'd be a really good couple.
I kind of feel like our baby would look exactly like Ellie Lou.
No. You know what's funny? I said to my dad, I was like, doesn't she look just like me? And he was like, Emily. And I was like, what?
I know.
She looks just like me.
I've said that before. Of like, I feel like me and Ellie look alike. And people have been like, stop.
Yeah, like, come on. And I'm like, excuse me?
Like, so you think she's prettier than me?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, ask, go away.
The transition.
Ask, go away.
Did you say ask, go away?
I said ask, go away. Where's Ellie?
Go throw
Bring her back.
Bring her in, ladies and gentlemen.
Bring Ellie back. Bring her to the Upper West Side.
Ellie's coming to our live show.
I'm going to have a really bad night tonight without her.
Is she?
This show, by the time this came out, the show already happened.
Ellie came to our live show.
Ellie, we'll see.
Okay. So it's always a kind of a weird transition between child actors and adult actors. A Disney,
oh God, what are you going into?
A Disney star, if you will, as well as a Disney. I just said that. A Disney star, a Nickelodeon star. Don't worry, I'm not going to the Nickelodeon whole drama.
Okay.
Jojo Siwa.
Oh.
One of my favorite people of the world.
One of my favorite characters.
One of my favorite characters of all time.
One of my favorite Disney princesses.
One of my baby Dewey Goozies. Disney princesses. What? Jojo Siwa.
What?
One of my favorite characters. And
She's
humans.
Real. She's real. Jojo Siwa's real, right?
She was too amazing to be real.
Right.
Until...
What happened? Get to it.
Okay, wait, really quick. I've always become obsessed with Jojo Siwa as just being like this loud, obnoxious girl who sticks a bow in her hair and just gets away with it.
AKA you.
AKA me. She's like, what's up, guys? It's Jojo. She's always angry. Not angry. She's always loud. It's like inside voice Jojo. She's never heard it. Inside voice. She's incredible. I said from the day I met her, I made 2 predictions. It seems like I keep throwing out these predictions left and right these days.
After they've happened?
And it's true. I knew she was gay. I knew Dixie D'Amelio was gay before they ever came out. I knew it. My gaydar is on.
Good.
I said, Dixie's gay. Is she gay? She's gay. Jojo, gay. So Jojo has since come out and become a gay icon. To me. as Rebecca Black has two most.
She's gay?
Gay icon? No, that's a fact, honey. That's not for up debate. That's a fact, Emily.
Okay.
It's a fact. JoJo Siwa has recently announced that she was putting out
a Disney Princess album.
Non-kid friendly music.
Oh!
I knew
what Jojo go sing about. Jesus Christ.
I knew you were going to like this one.
Okay.
And basically she released an album and she's like, Karma is bitch. That's the whole song.
So she's Taylor Swift. Karma is a god.
Well, that's not what I was thinking. It was more so like JoJo's like
guy on the Chiefs
coming straight home to me.
Well, I love so she has a dirty album coming out.
Do you love Taylor Swift?
I love Taylor Swift.
Clip it. Anyway, I'm just kidding, Nicole. Okay, so JoJo Siwa has new music coming out.
Okay.
She's now released it. It's fucking bad as shit.
Oh no.
The reason also why I love JoJo is because she's a prodigy. She's a $1 million business selling bows. What? Obsessed. She's making billions.
Actually, $1 million business
maybe
selling
billions.
bows?
Maybe she may be a billionaire. Her car has
billionaire in the way that you've been sober for 2 years?
Millionaire in the way that I've been sober for 2 years.
Okay, so
millionaire.
she's made a couple dollars?
She's a millionaire. JoJo Siwa has $1 million multi-business.
Okay. Wait, hey Siri. Is JoJo Siwa a millionaire?
JoJo Siwa is an American dancer, singer, actress, model, and reality television personality. As of this writing, JoJo Siwa has a net worth of $20 million. Celebrity.tn.
Which means it's correct.
Celebrity.tn. What's that?
It's
the Netherlands?
It's a nice.
No, that's .de. No, that's Germany.
She's a multi-million-dollar.
Good for her. So what
person.
if her music's bad?
I know.
Make that money, girl.
So
go start a family with your partner and have the best life.
So funny you should say that,
What?
She's really giving me all my points here.
What, you're dating her?
Oh my God.
You and JoJo Siwa are too similar. It would be like ding, ding, ding.
That's kind of rude.
Break up.
But also I love her, so thank you.
I actually don't. I've never even heard a word out of her mouth. I don't know much about her.
You won't like it. And you will also feel bad for saying that to me. Although I just said how much I love her, you will feel bad.
But Bo's positive energy, wild, crazy girl.
Crazy.
That's you.
Cool. So listen, that was my invitation. So she now has decided that she is going so far into the future and fucking the rest of it that she has gotten 2 names on her arm tattooed among her sleeves, which she now has. And they're the names of her 2 future children, and she already has the the sperm donors.
What?
Is she having a mental breakdown?
Maybe. Sometimes I feel like, because she's been famous. Hey, Siri.
Yeah, she's a child actor.
How old was JoJo Siwa when she got famous?
JoJo Siwa was just 9 years old when she got famous.
Yeah, so I'm
Businessupturn.com.
Businessupturn.com. Why can't you use real websites, bitch?
Yeah, bitch.
I sort of think when you are a child star, there's no way you don't have a mental breakdown at some point of your adult life. Like, there's no, name one, like Hillary Duff. I can't think of
Hillary Duff is the only one.
Hillary Duff is the only one who has not. And when we say mental breakdown, that sounds like a very
no, just like a little glitch in their system.
It's kind of watering down. Yeah, it's like, of course you're going to have a phase where you upset society in some way.
That's a good way of putting it.
It's like you gotta shed that child. You have to shed that skin that society put on you. And so
but don't you think it can kind of be like you can have it a casual?
No, I don't think you and I have any idea what it's like to be 9 years old and a superstar.
We know.
According to what?
We are superstars. At 9 years old, I was probably the world's biggest superstar without the world knowing.
Right. No, but I'm saying according to the rest of the world.
Yeah, if the rest of the world...
That must be... imagine how you felt when you were 9, and then imagine younger than 9. Like, Selena Gomez was on Barney, and the fact that she's okay is crazy. But she's not. She had that whole documentary. It's crazy. And then now all this Nickelodeon stuff coming out, you just go
do you know
kids
who even had a mental breakdown?
Who?
Elmo.
How?
He had that beef with The Rock.
How? This is that. Is Lil Michaela still an Instagram account?
Oh, remember that was there's drama that she died.
The AI account died?
Oh, I was thinking little Tay, bitch.
No,
Who's
Lil
pregnant?
Michaela.
She's like, I'm 15. I'm pregnant as fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't
Lil
know.
Michaela.
It was like the robot Instagram.
She's kind of done.
Okay, yeah. But so like when people would say that was interacting with someone, I'm like, well, it's a robot. Anyway. I wanted to bring up some stuff to you. And this article, 2 things. I'm going to start with the first one.
Start with the second.
When I do stuff like that, just know that I'm thinking about something else and that's words coming out of my mouth on autopilot as I finish my preparation to say.
I know, but if you think for 1 second, I will let it go. You're wrong.
No, because if I don't say anything, you'll be like, too much air on the podcast. Like if I actually take my time to think, you'll go, what?
No, here's the thing. You think, you clip. You think, you cut. You know what I mean?
No, leave the air in because you know what, Chlo? You ever think about the fact, hey, Chlo?
Hey,
You ever think about the fact that someone's listening to this when they just woke up or when they're going to bed? And maybe it would be nice to be like,
they're not.
hey,
They're not. You're not. I know you're not.
Chill.
They're not doing that.
For a
They're driving in the car, man. They're pre-gaming with their girls. They're fucking shit up.
You think people are pre-gaming in Living City? I would love that.
That would be like my
Pre-game,
ideal.
don't talk, just listen.
No, because you probably are like drinking like something. We say something funny. I'd hope.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Put this on for your dogs when you leave.
always. Your dogs love us. Dogs love the girls.
There was an article on Vox that came out that was saying, which I don't think this will be surprising to people, but multi-generational housing is like really back in now. I could see you holding back a yawn.
I'm not. I'm not.
Multi-generational housing like used to be a thing like 70 years ago.
Yeah, like peace and love. Let's all live together, man.
No. That's a commune. Like your grandparents, your parents, the kids, all living together. Multi-generational housing.
Yes, that's what I was picturing, but I was thinking more so.
You were sort of going like, hey kids, let's all live together and commit group suicide.
Exactly.
No.
And I liked that coming back. I was like, down
for a commune.
Down for a commune.
It is feeling like we're in the times in the world where like, here I go again. We're like
everything sucks.
No, we're like communes and cults could thrive again. And they kind of already are.
They do. What do you think Soul Cycle is? What do you think Barry's is?
No, I'm talking about real ass move, drop everything, cut your family out of your life cults.
Dude, if
Like
you wanted to
QAnon
make
vibes.
a cult right now, I'd fucking never speak to my mom again. That's a big joke.
She's kidding. No, but multi-generational housing is coming back in. And I think it's like since my interpretation of it is like it felt like COVID really did this because it felt like a lot of people moved back home during COVID.
And they liked it.
And they liked it. And they were like, wait, I'm not paying rent.
Not rent.
I have so much more money. Food and like company and roommates that are not shitty roommates. It's like, yeah, it's your parents, but there's also kind of a safety to that. And I think it's like, sadly, I think the driving factor of it is financial stuff of like, it's so expensive to live on your own right now.
Yeah.
That living with your parents is financially makes sense and you could probably get over it in order to save some bucks.
Yeah.
Listen to these stats. I think you're going to be impressed by this.
Tell me,
for Gen Z, so Gen Z's born, I think 99 onward.
Say
Gen
ages.
Z.
Maybe that's better for us.
So I guess that makes you 25 or under.
Okay, 25 and under.
For Gen Z, 68% of people over 18 in Gen Z, which I guess means people 18 and 25, are living with their parents. 68%, which I guess
a lot. That's a lot.
No, because I guess with college students, yeah, it's kind of a lot.
No, all the 18-year-olds, okay, not all. Most 18-year-olds are going to college, so they should be living on campus. If they're not living on campus based off of that statistic, they're staying at home.
They're staying at home or commuting. And then if you're 22 to 25, you're probably out of college and you're living with your parents.
After college, you move back at home. And I know a lot of people who have done that. And I actually know a lot of people who live with their parents in my friend group.
Currently still. Correct. Yeah, me too. And millennials, which I think I don't know where that cutoff is.
Are we millennials?
No, okay?
We're Gen Z. We're 18 to 25.
We're actually the cusp.
We're
on the cusp. And I know everyone says they're on the cusp, but I was born in 96. You were born in 95. I think you're actually a millennial.
What?
I think Gen Zennial is like 96 to 98.
We're Gen Z. We're 18 to 25.
Yeah, we're Gen Z.
We are 18 to 25.
Yeah.
That's how old we get.
I'm 25.
That's how old we will always be. 25.
Yeah. I'm 25. I'm having my 4th annual 25th birthday.
You guys are watching a kid show.
This is a kids' TV.
Yeah, kids' TV.
But the good kind. Okay. 20% of millennials live at home with their
20%
parents.
is a big amount to be those old people, like 27 and 28.
Yeah.
Yucko.
No, but isn't that crazy? 20% of millennials still live with their parents.
Dude, I got a text from 2 of my friends today saying that they would live at home if they could. One might be moving back home after their lease ends.
If I didn't live in New York City, I feel like I would live with my parents until I have a kid.
You're living in the big bad city forever.
No, I think I'm going to eventually move to New Jersey, dude. But like a stone's throw away vibes.
Like you'll have a car. So you'll come see me all the time.
It's giving. I'll do all my shows and I'll just like go back to New Jersey. I basically live in New Jersey. I live on the Upper West Side. You never visit me anyway.
I don't even know who you are.
You don't even know where I come from. I just show up at your door every day.
I don't even know where you come from. I don't even know where you go, Cotton Eye Joe.
And you don't even realize that I have a full ass commute to get to you.
But it's worth it because the end goal is beautiful.
Being with you, and it's amazing.
And Ellie.
Are you going to visit me when I move to New Jersey one day?
Yeah. You know what? If my life continues on this little silly path I'm on, I'm probably moving to Montclair too. So
yay! Not yet though, girls. We're Gen Z, okay?
And
we're young, okay?
Okay, y'all. We're okay.
Okay.
So you know how Brandy Melville's like the talk of the town these days?
Yeah, love him. Love him. We'll never admit which items of mine are from there, but love him.
Love him, right? Remember LF?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about LF.
LF!
And I don't know if you would have known LF because you're not that cool.
Hey! Hello! I know LF.
All right.
I used to come in the city. I'm a Jersey girl. We would take the train in on Saturdays, go to Soho, go to LF, never buy anything because the prices were outrageous.
Yeah.
Even for
you
them.
You have to go to LF with your parents.
Yeah.
And they'll be pissed.
No, you have to go to LF with your friends, come back with your parents, buy the item.
Pick it all out. Pick out your string.
Or go to LF, pick out your string that you'll wear as a shirt. Go to LF with your friends, pick out the thing, be like, 1 sec, I have to pee. Dad, can you put like $200 in my account so I can buy a pair of torn up jeans?
$3,000 for bedazzled jeans. I'm in. I'm in every time. The coolest thing about going to LF was the cooler older girls that worked there that had their style picked out. They were always hot and they were always pretty.
Yeah.
And they always didn't know one thing about what's going on in the world except for what's going in.
But as opposed to Brandy Melville, all the girls that work there, youngest people I've ever seen in my life, have already bullied me before I walked in. Too skinny. They have a test to study for and somehow they're at their job.
Yeah.
Mad at me for everything I'm buying.
So here's the thing with the LF girls.
And they kind of go, you sure you could fit in this? One time I was at Brandy Melville.
Yeah.
The girl's ringing me up. She goes, you sure you could fit in this, piggy? I said, yeah, no, I'm going to buy it.
You oinked.
She goes, oink, oink, piggy. You sure you could fit in this shirt?
Yeah.
I said, don't you have a test to study for? She said, don't you have a millennial house to get back to?
Intergenerational house to go home to?
I said, yeah.
And then you tried to fit in that outfit. Now you got to eat because you feel sad about that story.
I said, don't you have somewhere to go to get fingered? You fucking virgin? Don't you need to go get fingered at a movie theater? Fuck you. Do you even know who Miley Cyrus is?
I could only wish I was getting fingered at a movie theater.
Those are the days,
Those are
right?
the days. Here's the thing.
I remember watching the Hannah Montana movie and just getting
that'll ruin that for me because that was really emotional for me, the Hannah Montana movie.
I was at the Bridgewater Mall in the AMC, just like,
yeah. You're like groaning in it all.
Shut up.
Stop eating on my pod.
Okay. Fair enough.
So LF, I want to say this. I remember the really cool girls in Santa Barbara who worked at LF, who were older, also worked at the sushi place that I love, which is a very cool, you dress cool and you look hot, you get to work at Sakana in Montecito.
Okay.
All right. And then get this. My dad.
That was the longest pause we ever had on the podcast.
Because I was like, what was the point of me telling you guys that? But something I loved about LF was they made you feel like you were also cool when you were shopping there.
Yeah.
Like they were like, how's it going in there? Let me see. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, that would make me leave. When I walk into a store and they're like, hi, I'm like, oh, gotta go.
Well, then towards the latter years of my life, when I moved to New York, it was on the cusp of LF going out of service.
There was an LF that used to be by your old apartment.
On Fifth Avenue. Mm-hmm. So I would go in there and they'd be like, so where are you from? And I would say, I'm just shopping today.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm not doing this.
Oh, purr.
Yeah, purr. Big purr. I would say, listen, LF girls.
Would you actually?
No, but I would say this. I'm good, thanks.
Oh, yeah. Browsing.
I'm just browsing. I'm just looking. It's like, I'm not here to buy. And if I was, not for your commission, honey.
Yeah.
For the silent one in the corner.
Yeah.
She gets
getting her the commission.
She gets commission.
When LF
Did anyone help you with this today?
Yeah.
Not you, her.
Yeah, I've given my commission to her.
At Sephora, no one ever helps me.
I fucking went to Sephora today. I wait in a line. There's all these girls out on the floor roaming around cleaning brushes. There's a long line at the reg. Only one person at the reg. No one's saying anything. I'm like, I'm huffing and puffing because I had to come here. I'm like, I need my makeup remover. And I finally get to the front of the line and go, hi, I need your makeup remover. We're sold out.
Of makeup remover? Isn't this Sephora the place where you're supposed to buy makeup remover?
Yeah.
What are you going to buy?
And then they said, all out, little piggy. How about you go buy some hydrogen peroxide or some face wash? I said, what's with everyone at these stores calling me little piggy?
And why do they keep calling you fat?
I don't know.
I know. It's so crazy because someone recently was like, you have a podcast with that pig, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, you mean Emily? And they're like, oink oink. And I was like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, oink oink in the big bag farm stand.
Yeah, we're moving out of Big Bad City. We're moving into the farm.
Yeah, we live on a farm.
LF's near you.
Wait, what was your point with LF?
LF just is
coming
like,
back?
It's not coming back. It's just along those lines.
LF not coming back. FML.
Yeah. LOL.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
I saw an article. This is true. It's a real article that I saw on the street. I mean, excuse me, on my news app.
Now we don't believe you.
Yeah, I know. No, I got the news app. On Apple. I'm doing a 3-month trial. You know what's so crazy? I'm doing a 3-month trial.
Do you suggest it?
Well, yeah, because I told myself there've been too many times recently where someone's like, you know about blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not cute to not know what's going on.
You're just completely brain dead.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, I got the news app. I got a trial. It was very weird because I got a 3-month trial and it was like trial expires June 17th. And I was like, I'll be a wife. When my trial expires, I'll be a wife. That's how soon it is.
It's very soon.
That's how soon my wedding is.
We're recording on it the first of the month. I won't tell you
it's
a month.
It's in 2.5 months, dude.
But it's like,
and
it's
by the
coming.
time this comes out, it's in 2 months.
We better start cold plunging every fucking day of our goddamn lives.
Oh, I'm on it, man. I've been swimming once a week. I've been keeping up with my resolution. Anyway, I saw on the news app because I'm trying News Plus with Apple, and every day I make myself go and look at the headlines. I open a couple of articles or two.
You could listen to the Daily, and that's
I do, and I listen to Up First, and I watch the Today Show. So you'd think I'd be more informed.
You're really plugged in, but the Today Show is the Yesterday Show, so it's
the
not
Today Show. It is the Yesterday Show, and I've also noticed a lot of their segments these days are like about products, and I'm like, why are you selling me a bunch of stuff?
Is there a world you think that we could ever be on the Today Show?
Yeah, if we get big enough. Share, tell your friends, spread the word.
Get me and Emily on the Today Show. I'd like to show Hoda what the fuck is up.
Hoda knows what's up, girl.
Oh, so
Hoda
I'd love to
knows
show
what's up. So does Jenna. They know what's up.
All right.
We got to catch up to them.
No, not really, because...
Yes, really, man. They run this race. They run this town. They're in real-ass NBC fucking world, man. Catch up.
Do you think that they're shaking when they see me and you holding mics?
No, I really don't. Okay, there's this article that I saw.
Jenna.
Self-driving cars.
We talked about this.
The mayor just approved, Mayor Eric Adams. I know him.
You do?
Yep.
I don't.
Personally, he raised me.
Really?
No. What?
Oink.
Eric Adams. Oink. He raised me on the farm. Eric Adams approved, the permit is approved for self-driving cars to come to New York.
So we have seen a self-driving car to an extent as Teslas would kind of take over, but you're saying no passenger, no
driver in New York City. A self-driving car in New York City.
So does that seem like a recipe for disaster, or do we love it?
I'm sort of wondering how they'll deal. I'm like, good luck, man. Like, that is going to need some serious AI, like...
carefulness.
Yeah, and I'm sort of wondering if they're going to program the cars to respond to, like, insults.
J-rockers?
No, like for example, if... like,
watch it, you moron. Get the fuck out of my way.
And I want the car to like flash its lights in response or something.
Yeah. Or it has like a little where like, you know how the rear mirrors come out?
Yeah.
Instead it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. They need to build in like a middle finger from the rear view mirror.
It's like beep beep.
And they need to program it to like almost hit people out of aggression, not out of like glitchy accident, but like they need to program it to like keep going when a jaywalker's going, and then or almost turn on a right, even though it's the walking sign, almost turn, and the pedestrian hits the car and goes, "I'm walking here," and the car goes, With the mirror.
Here's the thing. This is a motherfucking. What is that?
That was my.
That was your beep beep.
That was my beep beep.
It was like a hank. Raised on a farm.
I got my period today. You guys.
Yeah, all right.
I am giving farm.
You are giving farm who moved to New York to be a showgirl.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. A lot of suing is going to happen with that. That's an accident waiting to happen.
With self-driving cars. However, how nice would it be?
Yeah.
Call an Uber and no one's in it and it's just you.
You don't I talk.
Yeah.
I like to talk to the Uber driver.
I feel like I would love a self-driving car as my Uber. When I'm coming home from Brooklyn to the Upper West Side.
Oh, yeah.
The other day I got an Uber home and the guy was like, there's not a lot of traffic. We should be good. And I was like, ugh.
You don't fucking love those moments.
I'm tired.
That beginning of that thing that he just said to you was equally as thrilling. It's thrilling as it is when in the movies when they're like enthralling.
That's what you're looking for.
Hey. Enthralling when they're like, "Where are we going? Home."
Yeah,
that's the vibe.
Yeah, I'm sort of like headphones, man. Headphones.
That's rude. I would never do that.
But
you better off taking the subway then, sister.
Not these days. I don't want to get socked in my fucking face.
Me and you both, sister.
Yeah.
I feel like I could take them.
You know what? I have been walking like.
You're not on. I bet none of you ladies are on your phone. People are punching girls.
Headphones off, phone in purse.
People are punching women on the streets. It's a global pandemic in New York City.
Yeah, it's really fucking next level. And then if they've just watched one of our clips, they punch 3 women.
I don't get
it. If our clip comes up on their feed and they're walking, it makes them so angry that they actually go out and punch. For every clip of ours, they go punch 3 women.
You deserve to be punched in the face after that comment. But not by a stranger, by me.
Go ahead.
Imagine I just socked you.
Would you ever?
No.
Well,
I am. It's been real.
It has been real. Wait, do you have any new
spots?
Spots? Yeah, or places? I'm trying to think as well.
I went to Emily's on Grove, which is not the name of it. I went to Emily.
Emily, the pizza place? How was it?
It was amazing vibes.
Love
we
that.
sat outside. I had a full New York day with Hugo and Vin.
When?
This was last Sunday.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
No, I don't.
Look it up. On what? I don't know. I had an amazing New York day. I met them both in the West Village.
Cute.
We went to the West Side Highway, sat on the highway, had a few talks, went to...
Just for as long as a green light or a red light.
No,
and then you got off the highway?
Yeah, we said...
Anyone want to hit us?
Then we went to a hotel, sat in the lobby.
What hotel?
The Greenwich Village Hotel.
Where's that?
It's in Tribeca.
Cool.
Then we went to catch some rays by laying on, sometimes they have like metal stairs like on a building, like you can just sit and hang out for a second.
Yeah.
A stoop, if you will. We laid our coats down and we laid in the sun for a while watching the clouds. May I add, we were on shrooms this whole day.
Oh, fun. That really changes things.
Then we went to...
So Emily might not have been amazing vibes. You were on mushrooms?
It was
you
amazing
were amazing vibes.
I'm amazing vibes, but always. We went to Emily's. We sat down. We enjoyed that moment. They all came back to my apartment. We hung out. We chatted. We giggled. We laughed. We cried. We always end crying. And then I told them to go the fuck home because you're in my home for way too long. I'm drinking alcohol in my presence when I've been sober for 15 years. So I said, get out. And by the end of that day, I said, I've never laughed harder in my whole life. I had the best day ever. Let me also tell you, Vinegar Hill. Oh, sorry, you're Diamond. Vinegar Hill. Have you heard? Vigor Hill. Vigor Hill is the name of it. And I had that reaction too. Vigor Hill for their focaccia.
Where's that?
Go there.
Where is it?
I don't know. I don't even know where I was. I felt like I'm not in New York City anymore. I've just left my body.
Actually, where is it?
I have no fucking clue.
How do you spell vigor?
Viggor, Vigor Hill.
Hey Siri, where is Vigor Hill Restaurant?
I found one option, Vinegar Hill House on Hudson Avenue in New York.
Vinegar Hill? What's it called? Wait, really? Because Hugo calls it Vigor. He doesn't know English, so it's fine. I said Vinegar Hill at first, didn't I?
No.
Yes, I did.
You did.
And then I said it's Vigor.
Okay.
Because you go
Vinegar Hill, it's on Hudson, so West Village or Tribeca, it looks like.
So I gate kept pretty much everywhere we went in that story,
Best
but I tried.
focaccia. No, you said Greenwich Village Hotel.
But you can't sit there unless
Emily.
you're special. Emily and the West Side Highway, bench number 57 along the river.
Cute.
I sat there and realized I was cold and quite miserable.
Yeah, and then you were like, time to go home, time for everyone to get away from me. I went to the Upper East Side, I told you, with Ellie. We went all over Central Park, and then I took her to the Upper East Side. My latest discovery as a New Yorker.
I can't wait.
Which I did discover once before, but I didn't really follow through with it, and now I'm really realizing how often more I'll do it. I had to make a return at the Real on the Upper East Side, and I took Ellie with me.
Yep.
Amazing bus passenger, by the way, Ellie Luke.
Oh, she's a princess passenger. She is a princess passenger.
Passenger princess.
Beautiful bus goer.
Vinegar Hill. And she gets on the bus with me. We go to the Upper East Side to return something. Upper East Side is so easy to get to. What I was going to say is my hack lately where I'm like, I should do this more. Crosstown bus. I get across the Upper East Side in 8 minutes, maybe.
That's like me on my 14th Street. I go up and down.
It's amazing because your last stop on Columbus on the Upper West Side, closest to the park, and then you're all of a sudden you're on the it drives through the park and there you are. You're on the Upper East Side.
Yep.
$2.75. And I went to the Real. We walked past the Ralph Lauren coffee shop, line up the door. Gorgeous. So I walked in the store. I walked around with Ellie a little bit.
The men's department?
Just the Ralph Lauren on the Upper East Side. Big store.
Across from the coffee place.
No.
In it?
Ralph Lauren has a coffee shop inside. Ralph Coffee.
I know. I've heard of it. But
there's out the door.
Across from Ralph Lauren.
Oh.
It's actually Ralph Lauren.
All right.
Sorry.
Is it?
Yeah, I just actually saw that on TikTok.
It's Ralph Lauren?
Yeah. He's not like...
So he's started Lauren?
He's from the U.S.
So who started Lauren?
You just now.
I grew up with Ralph Lauren.
Lauren?
Ralph Lauren.
It's Ralph Lauren.
Have you ever heard anyone else say Ralph Lauren?
All the time.
So then why are you saying I just made it up?
I was joking.
Oh, that was one of your bits?
That's a bit.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take that one off, I guess.
Yeah.
It didn't land the way I wanted it to. All right, listen.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
Wait, but...
And I'm tired of this conversation.
Okay, I was going to say I went to a cool... Anyway, Upper East Side,
Where'd you go,
check it out. Zitomer Pharmacy, where I got Z-Biotics. We'll talk about it next time, remind me.
Americans having the most expensive shits, as of Emily. As per Emily.
You guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to our live show if you did.
If you did, it was the best night of my life. And I either hate you because you saw that happen or love you because you watched me flutter.
And we love you so much. And we'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah, you guys, share.
And let me know in my DMs if I should get a dog.
Let me know in my DMs if you love me, but don't say anything if you hate me.
Okay. Love you, chlo.
Love you, Em.
Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas!
Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City. Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.